Stress hormones like cortisol, their main job is to mobilize energy. They help us resist stress. They don't actually make someone feel stressed. They help you resist stress. And so the way we resist stress is by mobilizing energy reserves to fight an infection, run away from a lion, fight off an attacker. This is sort of what these are for. So no matter the stress, the body will start to mobilize energy. And what does that involve? That involves breaking down body fat because you want to use your stored energy. So body fat that might be on someone's thighs, other like areas of the body where it's just storage, that fat gets mobilized. So what that means, it gets pushed into the circulation so that the cells will have access to it. Now, for most people, they're not under any sort of actual threat where they need extra energy. They're not having to fight off an attacker or run away from a threat or fight an infection, that sort of thing. So the energy, the body fat is being mobilized, but it is then not being used because they're still eating. And so they're not in any sort of calorie deficit. And so that mobilized fat, it just ends up accumulating around the belly and around organs. And we hear a lot about visceral fat and these sorts of things. So that fat around those organs is fat that's sitting there waiting to be used, but it's just not being used because the person is not actually under any sort of actual physical threat where they need extra energy.